What if I told you you only have 12 hours to legally have sex?
To finding true love, or just like a good guy.
From the director of Easy A and Anyone But You.
This whole thing is nuts.
There's nothing traditional about this night.
On August 7th, the clock starts on the summer's biggest rom-com.
I'm Owen.
Allie.
What about you and me?
Monica Barbaro, Callum Turner.
I've been told I'm a 7.
By who? Your mom?
No, she thinks I'm a 10.
One night only. Rated R. Only in theaters August 7th.
And now, listen to this on the Toddcast podcast.
Singer John Corabi has had an incredible career that still to this day rolls along. Back in the day, you heard him in The Scream, Union, the Eric Singer Project. He was a guitarist in Rat for a hot minute. He was in Motley Crue, of course, for arguably their best album, their self-titled album. He was in Brides of Destruction with Nikki Sixx. He was in Cardboard Vampires with Alice in Chains' Jerry Cantrell. Present day, he's the singer for the supergroup The Dead Daisies. And when John was a guest, he talked about rock documentaries, his first concert, seeing BTO and Bob Seger together. He talked about how he joined Motley Crue and was stabbed within a week of joining the band. He talked about legalized marijuana, the music that he grew up around. We talked about Thor, Iron Man, and superpowers. He shared his thoughts on Axl Rose singing for AC/DC. We talked about the shows that he was binge watching, like Narcos and Vikings. And John shared a near-death story where he had a gun in his mouth. Listen to this.
I actually had a guy. It's funny, my ex-wife still won't forgive me for this one. But this was just prior to me being I was in L.A. I think I just got in Motley, or it was just prior to me being in Motley. And a guy tried to hold me up, like tried to rob me at a club, behind the club. A club in North Hollywood called the FM station.
Like a gun holding you up?
Well, at first, he was he's like, give me your wallet. And I'm like, what? I go, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? We're just going back and forth. And he was getting mouthy with me, and I was getting mouthy back. And my wife was standing there, and he said he was security for the club. I basically said, go check with the club and make sure this dipshit works for the club, whatever. And she walked away, and as she started walking away, he goes, I didn't tell you could move, bitch. Oh. And I fucking lost it. And I go, listen, is she a bitch? Yes, but she's my bitch. You don't get to call her bitch. That's my, you know what I mean? And and he pulled a gun, and he stuck it in my face.
Wow.
And at that point, like, everything went, oh, and just slowed down.
I know, it's incredible, like, those situations, like, literally time just, like, tick.
Dude, it seemed like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But I did the dumbest thing. I don't know if it was dumb or if it was genius, but I literally, he had it, like, right at my face. And my like, now I laugh about it, but I literally opened my mouth, and I stuck my mouth on the end of the gun.
Wow, John.
And he just looked at me like puzzled. And I took the gun out of my mouth, and I said, see that dude? That bitch? That's my wife. You'd be doing me a fucking favor. Pull the trigger. And I put my mouth back on the gun again. And he just started laughing and walked away.
Listen to this on the Toddcast podcast is brought to you by Tedco RV Supplies in Langley, an ICBC-approved repair shop. Visit them on Facebook and Twitter at Tedco RV Supplies.
Hi, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. Are you looking for a beach read this summer? May I suggest your big wireless bill? It's got suspense, mystery, a slightly flat emotional arc, and a shocking twist where you realize you've been overpaying the entire time. Fortunately, though, Mint's story is better. Every plan, $15 a month, even unlimited. That's it. Happy ending. Zero tears.
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
Now, before you go hunting for something else to listen to, let me make it easy. I'm Mike Carruthers, host of a podcast called Something You Should Know, and I speak with experts about fascinating things that affect your life, from human behavior, relationships, health, science, and everyday mysteries. We've been downloaded millions of times because every episode teaches you something you'll be talking about later. Open up Something You Should Know and give it one episode. You might just find your new favorite podcast.
The Tudors were probably the most scandalous dynasty in British history. This season on Vulgar History, we're spilling the tea on this messy, messed up family and the people who had to live through it all. Anne Boleyn and the other wives of Henry VIII are known today from the musical Six, but who were they really? Did any of them actually want to marry him? Henry VIII, the man who was literally the worst? How did two of them manage to escape with their heads intact? We'll also get into historical mysteries, like who really wrote Shakespeare's plays, who was the real Bloody Mary, and what was happening elsewhere in the world while the Tudors were trampling all over England, like the mysterious disappearance of the Roanoke colony and the true story of the girl known as Pocahontas. I'll be joined by Tudor historians, experts, and a few of my friends who really hate Henry VIII to learn all about the Tudors this season on Vulgar History. Because it's Henry VIII all day, every day. Listen to Vulgar History wherever you get podcasts.